So that's about it for that topic. So the next topic I'll be talking about is dance. Dance has been going pretty well. Right now we are currently choreographing our hip hop dance. We started it, when should I say? I don't know. It was sometime in January, but I'm not exactly sure when we did. I think it was like... Here, 1 second, you guys. Let me check. So anyways, I found out it was on January 12th, and that's when we continued and started our hip-hop dance. So since I'm in competition, I have a jazz routine and a hip-hop routine, and we are in the process of working on a hip-hop routine. This year, our song is Here It Is by Flo Rida. I think. And it's kind of fast right now. It's just, I'm trying to get used to the choreography, and it's a little different, but like, looking at it now that I've been practicing for a while, I'm like, I'm really getting this choreography. Because this year, I'm trying to focus on learning the choreography faster and making sure I know it. Because last year, in competition, it took me so long to memorize the choreography. And this year, I'm trying to really work hard and get the choreography and stuff. Because if I don't, I'm going to be a little upset. But this year, I've came out successful and I've learned my routines a lot faster. Because as of right now, I pretty much know my routine pretty well. But that's kind of my goal for this year, making sure I'm improving and stuff like that. Which I have. And it's a good thing. So, that's what I like to see in my dance life. However you want to say that. And then, upcoming dance competitions, they will be starting pretty soon because when we learned our jazz dance, we have a lot more things we have to worry about in that dance, like more technique, pointing our toes, our plies, like bends, if you don't know that. Here, I'll show you if I can. You probably won't see my head, but I'll try. It's something like this. Like this. That's a plie. There's all different kinds of plies. You can't see, but my legs are like this, and I have one leg in front. That's also a plie. Anything like this, or like this. So like, for an example, you do a side leap, you're like this, and you're going sideways, and then you're bending, have a foot in front, and then you have to leap up, and then land. That's a plie. That's pretty much what we have to work on in our dances. That's why jazz is so complicated. Besides, I really love my jazz dance this year. It's fun. It's funky. I love it. So, yeah. Our teachers, the staff has been doing amazing. I love our costumes. They look gorgeous on stage. Super sparkly and super blingy. They are cute. And the hip-hop dance, it's not as complicated as jazz. Because like I said, jazz, you have to worry about technique, plies, pointing your toes, all that kind of stuff. That's pretty much what technique is. And hip-hop isn't that complicated. And why? Because you can be more loose. You can be like, what? Something like that. Excuse my horrible moves. But, yeah. I guess I'm just getting in the groove, like, what? Break it down. What? Yeah. Like I said, hip-hop isn't that complicated. You can, like I said, you can be loose, you can be loopy, and it's not as complicated as jazz. So, yeah. That's what's really cool I'm not exactly a fan of hip hop, but when I do it, it's, I don't know. I don't know how would you say it. Because I'm not saying it's boring, it's fun, it's just not my style. Because this is only my second hip hop routine of my life. I've never done any other hip hop routine. I've done jazzy, ballet, things like that. And then when I was younger, I took a combination class, which meant it had tap, it had ballet, it went over jazz. If I remember right, I think technique as well. But this is when I was like really young, which is cool. Just looking back now, it's like, I've really improved. And that's what I want to do during my dance life. You know, it's not all about the flexibility. It could be. If you're in competition, I'd recommend you stretch every day, do that every day. But in my world, I don't necessarily do that. And that's what I need to do. I need to work. I need to stretch. You know, I mean, just being able to go like this or something, pull it to your face right now, it's, if you're in other dance classes, like just a basic jazz class, yeah, I could recommend you stretch still, but you don't have to stretch as often if you don't want to be flexible. But my advice to you, no matter what style of dance you're in, whether you're just taking a regular hip hop class, you're taking a turns and leap class, whatever, stretch every day if you want to be flexible. Because that one special day you begin competition or whatever, the moves you do will be a lot easier, like your back flexibility, anything like that. So, yeah, that's kind of what I advise or suggest you guys do. If you guys are dancers or looking forward into dances, just make sure you stretch no matter what class you take. Just make sure you are always practicing your technique. Per se, hip hop, always practice those moves they give you, or, you know, your dance per se, if you do that. Or maybe it's just a class where you just take. You don't actually perform. Just make sure you stretch every single day. Try to. And practice, and practice, and practice. It's not really about how many classes you take a day. If you expect to improve, you have to practice. You have to work on your craft. You can't just slack like me. I slack, but I don't know how I do it. I'm improving because my teachers are pushing me. Always pick the right dance studio. Always look for dance studios. Not necessarily how many trophies they won from competitions. I mean, just check them out. Make sure that's a studio for you and you enjoy it. Don't walk in there and be like, this studio's nice. I'm gonna go to it. Check them out. Don't just walk in there and be like, I think I like these guys. Let's get you signed up here. Actually, look around for studios. Because that's what I had to do for years. I went to a studio called Shaw Dance. And I went to them when I was younger. Then I quit dance for a bit. And then I went to a studio called Stars for a bit. And then they decided they were going to close. Not exactly close. I don't know how to explain this. They were changing their name. So now the studio I used to go to, it's called Inspire Dance Studio. And then, since they were closing, I went back to Shaw and kept going with my dance. So, yeah. And lastly, bowling. There's not very much to talk about in this topic. one thing I really want to get out there is that I'm getting really, really, really good. And the last time I went is the 24th, January 24th, and I got a score of 132. 132. Because my grandma always sets goals and was like, okay, I want you to crack 100. And I was like, okay. And I did that. And she's like, okay, now I want you to go to 125. And I was like, okay. And this time it finally happened. I got a score of 132. And boy, was I good. I didn't even think that was going to happen that day, but I did it. And yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so lastly, I'm going to go ahead and close this vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure you subscribe and like this video. As well, like this video if you would like a science fair video of me showing you basically what my science fair is and just talking about it. So go ahead and like this video if you really want to see that, or comment, however you guys want to do it. And make sure you guys check out my Instagram, which is Jade_Heckerman, and as well as my Facebook page. Under my profile, it's Jade Heckerman, and then that should be a picture of someone that looks like this. It's just a basic picture of me. And then I also have a page especially for YouTube, so you could check that out. It's as well over Jade Heckerman. And then, the one that was made for YouTube, it has a pink flower, and it's kind of colored like this. So go ahead and check that out. It would be great. And I'll see you guys next week or month. Bye!